Good morning, everybody. Who knows when you'll get this? It might be evening time, but for me, it's the morning. I hope everyone is doing well, or as well as you can be. You're here, so that means you're alive. So that means you still got another day, which means you've got time, which means you've got time to change the day, because we all get a day, right? Every day is at least when we get the lucky chance to wake up, we get a chance to really enjoy our life that day. So I really hope everyone's doing well. I am doing okay. I'm tired today though. I have started the special day that we women get. It's a glorious, beautiful, painful day. So I'm here, but I'm low energy. But I'm here. But I really truly do hope everyone's well. I always want everyone to do as best as they can. Just try. At least for me, I truly hope you're okay. Anyone who's watching, I hope you're doing well. This is the second episode. I really, really, really loved the first episode. I mean, what a fantastic start to a series. And the girl who plays Beth, I mean, that actress, the child, great acting. I mean, that's hard, like, to find a kid who can just do that. I mean, she did that really, because it's a kid who's like addicted to drugs. So that's not easy to play. But yeah, I could see a lot of similarities with my life, especially as a child. So interesting to hear if you guys also could relate to her, especially if you're on the spectrum. I'm happy we're getting more shows that are kind of explaining people, because we've been taught for a really long time that you have to be one way to fit in. But the truth is, we're all so different. And going to school was so difficult for me because I just didn't have the understanding that it was okay to be different. I still was me, but it hurt me. Like, people's behavior towards me or the feeling of not fitting in hurt. And I wish I could go back and just whisper in my little ear and be like, "You're good, Iman. Keep doing you. You like manga? Read your manga. You like watching this? Watch it. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks, because you're still doing it today. As an adult, you're watching things. You're gonna watch things. This is your job." I'm lucky. Oh, I'm lucky. Okay, so you know what I mean? Like, God, if you have kids right now, tell them it's okay to be you, and keep telling them every day, because the school systems are tough. They're so tough, and kids go through so much, and we really, I don't know. Don't forget how it was for you as a kid. It doesn't change just because we're in 2022. Still the same process continues to flow over to, I always forget that, but to kind of, it just keeps going. Things are changing, but parenting isn't changing. People are still stuck in their own, like, what they know. And sometimes what we know isn't the right way. So we just got to be more open and not feel judged or like we're bad, because I truly believe we're all doing our best. And this is to parents, and then to people who are single. Please have patience with parents, and please have patience with children. I hope this show kind of gives you a better perspective that you truly do not know what someone is going through. And when a kid's having a tantrum, I know it's hard, but hey, you were a kid once too, and you probably were a real big asshole too. So it's just like, let's all work together, okay? Let's freak it. I know it's not the community-based living we used to have, but shit, I mean, everyone needs help, and we're all connected, right? Okay, I'm gonna jump into this before I go on a really long rant. If you'd like to support the channel, you can become a patron. Those links are down in our description box below. And I'm gonna count down for the full timer reactions.
I wish I could play more with you.
I mean, I'm sure he's heard what happened. He's probably not very happy about the situation. But it's not her fault is the thing. They gave her the drugs. She's just a child. Because she's been here, like she said, she's been here for so long.
Morning, cracker.
I can't deal. Oh, she's older now. Okay. Damn, she's been there for a long time too. But I'm going to say something and then I know they're going to be separated. I'm so thankful they have each other. Imagine for like being woken up and being all you hear is good morning cracker for 10 years.
Elizabeth has performed well in all of her schoolwork. She is at the top of her class in reading and arithmetic.
That's very impressive.
Beth is also a very strong student in science.
The dad isn't looking at her, or the dude isn't looking at her.
They call you Elizabeth? Or is it Betty?
God, just don't go with this guy. Please, don't go.
You should go back.
So she's gonna go with these people.
I'm sorry
What?
that you didn't get adopted.
I make out just fine right here.
Man, what's gonna happen to her? It just sucks, man. All of this sucks because this is real. Oh, can she keep in contact with him?
Off we go.
He's literally been a guiding light. Oh, I hope he knows that. He saved her. Teachers, I swear to you, I remember my 4th grade teacher to this day, Mrs. Roninger. She left an... What you do counts. I'm just going to say that. I always felt like I wanted to live in a place like this because I grew up watching like the Brady Bunch and shows like that. Now I'm like, I want to be away from everybody. Take me out. I want to be far out. But this is a cute neighborhood. I mean, it's nice.
Home sweet home.
They're wealthy. Okay.
I bet you'd like to see your room.
She does seem nice. The mom, I hope she's like, they can just confide in each other, like complain about the dude. I mean, this is a dream, isn't it? Having your own space.
This is all mine.
Aw.
Of course it's all yours. The whole room. The whole room.
So I wonder if she was, because they said she wasn't able to play anymore when she was a kid, to play chess. I wonder if she couldn't play ever after that.
You have to take the car.
How am I supposed to get around without a car?
I don't know, you could rent one.
Eat up half my commissions? You're a terrible driver anyway.
God, here we go. So yeah, it's not a great relationship, and now she has a companion.
Are you sure you don't want me to go with you?
I'm okay.
Okay.
You know, like they say, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's the truth. Just because you look put together on the outside does not mean it's clean on the inside. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Does anyone know what a binomial is?
Come on, girl.
Anyone?
Come on, raise your hand. Don't do it, actually. You'll be a target. Don't do it.
Yes?
A binomial is a
Will
mathematical...
you stand up, please?
Wasn't I just talking about school earlier?
X plus Y is a binomial.
Very good. Let's turn to page 24.
Another fucking brain.
Yeah, we need a lot of brains. That's how the world gets better. This is gonna be so triggering. I hated school. I hated high school.
Is there a school chess club?
What?
Is there a chess club?
I don't think they have anything like that.
You make it. Create one.
But a lot of the girls belong to social clubs.
Are you in one of those?
You have to be invited to join.
Girl, I get it. I got my curly hair, the frizz, but it's beautiful. When you're in high school, you don't get it. Oh no. Is she not supposed to smoke?
Yes, why don't you freshen up and I will start dinner.
Take a beer. If there's any left.
My God. This is good.
Did she ever change clothes?
I do wish, I know it's silly because back then it wasn't like any better, but I like this style. I like this time period, but it's very like, it's a romantic thing in my head but again, it wasn't an easy time, especially for a woman of color. It's not gonna be easy.
They have chess sets.
Oh,
We can stop on the way back down.
I'm so curious. Like, she hasn't played chess for years. Oh, interesting. So they're at the sales. So are they not making a lot of money? Because it seemed that they were pretty well off.
Aren't we gonna look at the chess sets?
Another time, dear. It's getting late.
But
I'm going to start giving you 40 cents a week allowance. Save up and buy yourself a chess set. Saving is a good lesson for a girl to learn.
I mean, that's true. I wish I had a lot more of that, like, was instilled into me. I'm trying to figure out this. Like, if she just doesn't want to spend money on her, or oh no, that's not what's in. Oh my God, go away. Bye. 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 See you later. I mean, why do people care so much? Jeez, people are so disrespectful. No, take it outside. Oh, of course, it's her. Jeez. Oh my God. She's just like, oh no.
I see you, Harmon. It's those shoes. I wouldn't be caught dead in Ben Snyder's.
Say something mean back to her. I'm just thinking, I have all these like things in my head I would have said, but then it's like, yeah, and you stoop into their level. Uh-oh, hold on. JFK. So chess was just a big deal back in the day. Is it not now? Like my partner, he's great at chess.
I'd go shopping, but I just don't know where all the money goes. It'll scarcely buy chicken necks and porridge.
Doesn't Methuen send you a check?
For $80. As if the expense of keeping you doesn't exhaust it.
Is that why they got her, so that they could have money?
I could work in a store or wash dishes somewhere.
Wash dishes.
I'd like to make some money.
The only girls of your age who work are colored.
I don't even know. She said that in a way that's supposed to be like bad.
Here you go.
Who is that? It's like Harry Styles, but he's like a chess player. Oh.
My tranquility medicine.
It's crazy. She has been doing this for years. Can she not picture it anymore in her head? Because that's blocking the ceiling. She can't see the ceiling. Man, it's crazy that she can just do this. Okay. Oh, these people! I would have tripped them. Yes, girl.
What's your rating?
I don't have a rating.
Have you ever played in a tournament before?
No. Is it against any rule for me to be in the open?
Not exactly.
Put me in the open.
There are 3 guys in there with ratings over 1,800.
I love this. If she sees like those guys she used to play with, they're literally gonna shit bricks. I was so like her. I was just watched from afar.
And,
For recording your moves.
right.
Okay, but she doesn't need that. She doesn't need to record her moves. Oh, it's not interesting. They're. I was just thinking that they put them at the table.
What do I do with this?
With the refreshments.
Is your match over?
Yes, I won.
Baltic's the younger one.
Is he a grandmaster?
He's working on it. Takes time. You have to play grandmasters to become one.
How much time?
Do you mind?
I don't know what happened, but I know he won. This is so, it's just like, it's too easy for her. Nope, the smirk's gone.
Draw.
Mm-mm.
Resign.
Good, I'm glad she did, because she learned that, and he's helping her too, so that's good.
Someone's always crowding me,
How'd you do at your thing?
pushing me.
I won 4 games.
That's nice. Good for you.
Man, that's not life, right? She's always alone and
Do you want to start my clock?
girl, don't look in his eyes, please. And don't listen to his voice. It's very deep and nice. Don't. I'm worried. I'm a little worried for her. I mean, this seems like a challenge, though, for her. This is challenging.
Jesus Christ, Harmon, you're humiliating my rook.
You won't have to suffer much longer.
Awesome.
How old are you? Never mind. Don't answer that. It'll just depress me.
I'm 36.
You really are something. You know that? Shall we turn in our sheets?
What's going on with her?
You go ahead. I'm gonna study the board a little longer.
Don't tell me she started her period. She did. Girl, same here. Today is the day. It's not
I
easy.
just wanted to tell you that I've never seen anything like. Do you have something?
It's my first time.
Oh. Oh, good. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's just crazy. Like, you have to have your mom teach you how to do this. Like, I wasn't aware either when it happened to me. It was traumatizing.
Hey, Beth. Beat him, will you?
I'll try.
Woo, and she's on her period. She just started her period. Guys, I'm telling you, if you don't have a period, it's hard. I mean, you're literally bleeding for 7 days and not dying. And you do it every month for years. And the hormones and the fatigue and...
I'll need pads. Something.
Just go up to my room to the top drawer of my chiffonier and take what you require.
Chiffonier.
Be a good girl and get that little bottle of green pills by my bedside.
Damn. She's
my
not
tranquility needs to be refurbished.
How about you get some cannabis? Man, it sucks. This is so tough. I feel bad for her, for the The lady of the house. I don't remember her name.
It seems Mr. Wheatley has been indefinitely detained in the Southwest.
Can they send me back if you no longer have a husband?
Oh,
They won't if we lie about it. You're a good soul, Beth.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you heat up the chicken dinners in the freezer, okay?
You have a purpose.
Though I'm no longer a wife, except by a legal fiction, I believe I can learn to be a mother.
Mm.
Sorry. Extra cup of coffee.
I roll.
Harry Beltic. What's your name?
Beth Harmon.
She... The twins are there. They're like, we gotta see this. Go, girl. Like, go. Do your thing. I was gonna say something, but I'm just not gonna say anything because you shouldn't say things. You don't have to say everything. Oh, damn, he's good, isn't he? Oh my god, she doesn't know. She's crying. No!
Be right back.
What is she doing? What does she need to do? She's gonna take some... Oh, wow. Whoa. You guys can't see it, but I'm getting goosebumps. Yeah, you're not gonna yawn anymore, are you? However, is it cheating because she's taking a substance?
Son of a bitch.
I think that's it.
No, I can get out of this.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, if you'd gotten here on time.
Mm-hmm. Is going all out. Berserk mode. So the queen and the king.
Do you see it now? Or should we finish this on the board?
Son of a bitch.
Wow. Well, good for him. I'm glad he's
The world of Kentucky?
not a sore loser.
I just didn't have the faintest idea that people made money playing chess.
There's tournaments with much bigger prizes than that.
Oh boy.
Thousands of dollars.
Goodness.
Oh boy. I love it. She's using her money. Well, she might, yeah, she's probably gonna get something. You should get a little something for yourself. But she's not using her money just to buy clothing. She's using her money to get further in her dream. And sometimes that means you gotta look a certain way and it doesn't matter what anyone else has to say because your journey is going somewhere else. And it's not about what you look like. Yeah, now she's gonna be playing all day, all night.
It says here that there is a tournament in Cincinnati and the first prize is $500.
What about school?
I could write a medical excuse claiming mono.
Mono?
Mononucleosis. It's quite the thing in your age group, according to the Ladies' Home Journal. Even if you only won second or third prize, there would still be a profit.
I'll win.
I have every confidence.
Are we done? This show is great. There's so much that happens in this episode that I'm just like, Okay, I'm trying to think where to start, but I forget Beth's mother's name, the lady who's now her guardian. I don't know her name. But I feel sorry. I do. It's not that I'm sorry. Why should I feel sorry? It's not that. It's just like, I know that she could be doing so much more, and the circumstances that she's in, especially for that time frame, it was like so many people were in that position. And yeah, there's a status thing. Especially back then. We can lie to ourselves and say we don't have that status quo now, but we do. People judge you. People look at you. Now it's different though. You gotta have the cleanest shoes, the best hair, the best. I don't know. Like, I had the septum piercing, and then I noticed everyone. Like, I went to this wedding. No shade to anybody, but when I saw that, like, literally every girl had I'd been wanting to get a septum piercing forever. I've loved piercing since I was really young, but I grew up from a really Christian household. That was never going to happen. I didn't even have my ears pierced until like several years ago, and into my late 20s. But finally I got my septum, and then I went to that wedding and I was like, oh, this isn't fun anymore. Every girl's got a septum piercing. So I was like, no, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like that's even a status quo. I'm just saying, it's like people want to be a part of the trend, right? And I get it. It's a way to survive. It's a smart way to live. And I'm not saying everyone who has a septum piercing is trying to fit in. I'm just saying that it's cute. It looks good. I like it. I personally like it. I know some people don't, but who cares? I like it. But it just didn't feel special anymore. So that's such a minuscule thing, but I was just like, it's not for me. But we live in a time right now, the same. It's just different. People have different priorities. It looks different, but there is a status quo. People want to look good. People want to look rich. People want to look smart, or at least something. There's just so much pressure, and we're putting our energy, our time, our money into the wrong things. That's why I was really proud of Beth. Like, she did get herself a cute outfit. Go for it. But she's spending her money wisely. She's using it on things that she knows this is her future. Like, it worked out for her perfectly. Like, Mr. Scheibel, he not only did he pave the way for her to like be financially secure, probably for the rest of her life. Who knows? I don't know how this ends. But yeah, he led her towards this way, as well as giving her something to be proud of. Something like he gave her something to look forward to doing. He gave her confidence. He gave her respect. And when she was out of line and was disrespectful, he was like, no, this is the punishment you're going to get, because my time is important to me. I am a human, and we don't treat humans like this. And I'm closing my door on you for this amount of time. But I know you're a good kid. You have a good heart. I'm going to let you back in because I care. And so that means a lot. It really does. And so that's what I was saying earlier on. Like, you don't know what influence you have on someone. That's why I try really hard. There's days where it's like I'm just having a horrible day. But I really try to like give people smiles. And if I have the energy, say something nice, something. Because it's not like lies. I don't want to just say something nice. I really think about it. Like, because I'm a person who I like to look at people, and I like to, it's, I guess in a way, it's like, I guess in some way, maybe in my life, I play chess in a way of like how to interact with people. And because when I was a kid, it's just all I was doing was observing how everyone was acting, reacting. I was very quiet, and I was like learning how to survive. So you just have to learn. And so I observe people and I'll see things that I like, and I'll be like, hey, I like that. I love this. I love that. Whatever it is. But so it comes from a place of genuine like thing. But I just love that Beth is using her talents for herself, and now even for her guardian, because that lady, I just felt so bad for her. And I know we make our choices and we have our consequences, and we don't know who we're married to all the time. We don't know who some of our family members are, some of our friends. I mean, people show you who they are, but sometimes we just don't want to believe it. And other times people are just really good at hiding things. So she was doing her job, or what she was taught to do. But you could tell, I mean, she's got a soul in there. However, I don't know if this will turn into some like I don't know. I hope they work together, because they can save each other. Like Beth can still live with her, and they can lie and say everything's fine. And then she's making money to help the house. And maybe she can like be inspired by Beth, because she's a great pianist. She really is. Get out there, try to push yourself, do something. You're not just a housewife. Like, you're a human with a brain, with working limbs. That's a privilege. Get out, do something. We all have talents, and I know some of us, we're all in survival mode, and we weren't able to pursue those things. Like, we had to put stuff on hold, or we just were never given the chance or the opportunity or the confidence. We didn't have people pushing us or believing in us, and it makes life a lot harder. However, now it's your turn to push yourself. It's all about, that's what I'm teaching myself now at this. Like, I'm like, I gotta do it. I gotta move. I gotta get up. Who else is gonna do it for me? And that's what I know that you guys can do that too. So shows like this, I love. Movies like this, I love, because we can all achieve what we need to achieve. And working together with people, having a like-mindedness is great. I'm just so happy Beth found that one girl who's playing chess. I hope they become friends. She seems great. Then the other girl, the little curly-haired girl in school, she seems awesome too. And then gaining that confidence. Well, she already has confidence. She knows she's a good player, but playing with amongst the men and like beating them. And although I will say the substance thing is, because now, I mean, I know in like the Olympics there was issues with like substances, even marijuana, which is kind of crazy to me. But yeah, it's like, you don't want to have a drug that enhances your ability. Is that fair? It's probably not fair. So I wonder if that will come into play at all. But at the same time, like, I'm rooting for her, because she was dealt a hard hand, a really difficult one, and so many people have been dealt a hard hand at life. And sometimes you do gotta you gotta hustle a bit to get yourself out of that low line. Get yourself out of there. Don't hurt people. She's not hurting anyone. I always say, if you do not hurt people, she kind of is hurting herself though with the drugs. But as long as no one's getting hurt, you just think about that. You don't want to hurt others. But yeah, I think this is quite innocent in my opinion. As it goes further, maybe, I don't know. I mean, maybe in the other perspective, and someone else might just be like, well, that's like that guy, I don't know, Baskell or whatever his name was. He might look at it differently and be like, no, that's not fair at all. But he also came really late. So I don't know. I mean, if he had more time, maybe he would have been able to beat her. And so again, I don't know. But I like that there is this different aspect. She's not just this like perfect girl. She does have darkness to her, and she's trying to survive, and that's a good thing. That's what you have to do. Oh, I mean, since this is a period day, I started this with talking about me, and then she started her period. Yeah, man, it sucks. It's a tough one, and I have PMDD, which is even harder, and a lot of women have it. They don't even know it. Look it up. Just look up PMDD. It's tough. It's hard. It's PMS, but like times 10, times 50. PMS on crack. Like, it's not easy. Thank God for Reddit, though. Like, just trying to find out, like, wow, what are you doing to cure yourself? But I remember, starting my period was quite traumatizing. I didn't want to. I wasn't prepared. I didn't know. I knew about it because of school, but I didn't really know. And I didn't feel like I was so close enough to my mom to be like, it was shame. It was so much shame. And then I was thinking about, like, when I was a kid, I was thinking about her. I was like, don't be distracted by that guy. And this will tie into the period talk, but I was super fast as a kid. And in second grade, so I think our school went up to 5th grade or 6th grade. I think it was 5th grade. Yeah. And when you're a kid, you're gonna be fast. I was the fastest kid in the school. However, this African kid came, and he was so much taller than me, and God, I cannot get him out of my head. To this day, I'm pissed off by him. I'm just like, freaking. But I was very, very, very fast. My PE teacher was like, he was like trying to push me all the time. Like, he was just like, this girl, she might be something. She might. But so I was faster than every kid. But there was this 5th grader I had a crush on, and so when we would do PE, I would lap people. I would just lap. We're doing the mile. I'm lapping people, and I started putting in my head that, well, maybe if I like let him beat me, he might like me, and so I was a kid, so what did I know? But yeah, no, never pull yourself back to make someone like you. You do your thing. You be who you are, and that's really it. But yeah, I think the starting my period was traumatic because my body just kept changing. And I was always like, I wanted to be very athletic and do something in sports. Although I just was never, I wanted to do it, but I wasn't like, my parents were going through their own stuff. So I was never involved in any type of team sports. And it bothers me. Like I'm not as bothered anymore because I think because I can still run very fast actually. And I'm lucky for that. And I think if I might have been doing more activity, like running a bunch, I might not be as fast as I am now because I could have injured myself or something like that. I don't know. But I'm starting to like push myself again to start running, and it's hard because it's like, yeah. But I still have speed. Why not, push myself and do it. It makes me feel good. Running always was really good. I don't know if it's the up and down. I think that's really helpful. Horseback riding is always, I love doing that. It's always been, and there's this thing about going up and jumping and all of that. It's really good. I feel like there's a word for it, but it's really good for the brain, especially those who are on the spectrum. It balances us out. I think there is a word for it. I don't have it. But anyways, I get her. I love her. I love Beth. I'm rooting for her. I love this show. This is only the 2nd episode, and I'm just like, I'm madly in love with it. I don't know how it's going to end. I'm so scared. It's going to be really sad. But I'm here for the journey, and I'm here to like watch her growth. And yeah, I want to know what everyone else thinks, because obviously this show's been out for a really long time. So I'm last. I'm late as usual. I'm sorry. I want to hear what everyone else feels about this show and about Beth and the characters, and like, you know, some of our parents grew up around this time frame, or grandparents. Like, did they tell you stories about how it was growing up around this time? Like, it just, yeah, I'd love to hear all about it. But that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next episode of the Queens Gambit. Thanks for watching with me. Bye, everyone.